I just don't know if it's gonna go off again in a minute, but
Yeah, I got a question.
if it does,
Someone's attending the.
Yeah, from two people are on. Yeah. Okay.
Well, oh, from the committee, yes,
Maybe we
one.
can ask them if they are able to see.
Looks like it's on, I mean, it's recording.
I mean, I see their meeting, I don't see ours.
Oh. Go ahead, it's not.
Okay, let's just go through the introductions and hope that it's actually recording.
Hi, I'm Don Wilkins. I'm a member.
You're on this one.
Oh, hi, I'm Billy, Vice Chair of Educational Library, and I'm a resident member as well. This is my second year.
Hi, excuse me, Ainsley, I'm a resident member of the Youth Services Library Committee. This is my first time on this one.
I'm Mahina. I am a resident. I live 2 blocks down. I work at a small nonprofit, and I'm part of the New York City Library Action Group. And
Okay, give me 1 second.
Oh, great, thank you.
Very awesome. I'm John, I'm just
Brandon also.
I got it now. Maya? Huh? You good? Okay.
Hi, I'm Pamela Payne. I am a resident member for I don't know how many years now.
Okay, so I guess the first thing we need to start with is approval of the December minutes. Doesn't everyone had a chance to just like glance at it, make sure everything's okay?
Yes, I did.
Anything on there that needs correcting?
I didn't get to pull up the, recording of last month's meeting to back up what was said, but where is it? Yeah, the second page, the top one, SOL is conducting outreach to vendors in schools and listeners support with follow-up calls and confirmation emails. We talked about this already, but that's not what was decided on, and I would very much like for everyone to be in communication on the same page with what's going on, because I know I volunteer my time as everyone else here do. The least we can do is respect that time and honor what's discussed and agreed on.
Yeah, we can talk about that some more when we get to today's agenda, so I can catch you up on where we are with that, so things have changed a little bit. Anything else that needs like updating or correcting, or we're okay? How does usually so do
She says this, are the minutes approved?
Oh, yeah, are the minutes okay to be approved? We can move
Have someone
forward.
say second.
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 Okay, thank you, Ainsley. Alright, so I think you're okay. We can
Are you,
move
I mean,
on.
are you okay? Do you think the minutes need to be changed?
It
just
needs to be
reflect-
changed, because
Okay,
that's
so
not what
did you
happened.
have like some suggested, something that you wanted to add? to
No,
that
correct.
minute?
I wanted
Okay,
something to
so what
correct.
did you wanna add or correct?
What was that? So
What's the new language?
that Melissa, Billy, and Pamela were to contact schools while Sol and her interns were contacting vendors.
Okay. Did you, Pamela?
I'm getting messages from the YouTube.
Oh, Maya. Okay.
Maya, they're not, people are, they can't get in. They're not seeing it, but I'm seeing it on my phone. I don't know why.
Is everyone okay with that update?
Okay, just give me 1 minute. It's saying that 3 people are on. Are you on right now?
I'm on, yeah.
It's saying that you're on.
So I don't know how.
I didn't see it.
Just
Just give me 1 moment.
thank you.
Okay, is everyone okay with adding that updated language?
So, Pamela, so is conducting outreach to vendors. It would be just to vendors, period.
We're trying to
And Melissa, Pamela, and Billy will support with following up with schools and confirmation.
So,
I might have to just live stream them on Facebook.
here's the thing, Billy.
Sorry.
I'm not sure if we could completely strike out what was written before, because that's how Cynthia wrote it, but we can add it in.
We're editing, right?
Yeah, we're adding, we can add it in.
As seeing what?
So is conducting outreach to vendors, period. Melissa, Pamela, and Billy will support with follow-up phone calls, confirmation email. Because that is what was said.
And I wish the YouTube meeting of it was up so that everyone can go back and hear and see what was actually said.
Okay, so it seems like there's like this, there's two ways we could go about this. We could either add language or we can take language out, but I suggest that we just add language because Cynthia's not here and nobody has actually re-looked at the video to confirm what was actually said.
Right, because no one else was, saw this before it was printed, so.
Okay. Great. If it's okay with you guys, can we leave this, the approval of the minutes for February, just because we have so much to cover for the youth fair? Thank you. Okay. All right.
Bring both at the same time.
Thank you. Okay, so I think I'll just go straight into where we are with the youth fair. As I was saying before, we have about 160, oh, I'm so sorry, Mahima. Before we go into the youth fair, I think you might want to do your part first, just so that way we don't, we should, yeah. So,
Okay.
do you think you could do it in like a few minutes?
Yeah, sure. I really was more questions about what library advocacy has looked like in the past year. I took a look at the budget for last year, and I know there were some recommendations maybe around a new library or renovated one, but I didn't see any specific location or just kind of anything like that. But what we're looking at the Public Library Action Network is for the city to commit 0.5% of total city funding to public libraries. It's now at 0.45%. And Mamdani, before he got elected, also said that he wanted 0.5%, so we're expecting him to stay true to that promise and like still fight for that. But kind of any avenue that we have at the community board level to say either we are in support of that, we would want that, would be great. I don't know if there is like a way to share something like that. And then if there's any like flyers or anything I can bring here that could be possible, I wanted to also ask if I could do that. We have little zines and flyers and things like that.
Yeah, maybe you can bring them to the fair on the 31st. So that would be nice to on tables when kids bring them as part of like what they're picking up.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. To your point about the budget, I'm not super familiar with like what work has been done on the committee as far as library budgets before, but if you have suggestions on how you think we can advocate to the mayor's office and I guess
City council.
yeah, city council, yeah, we can definitely discuss it.
You said you were from a non-for-profit, you didn't say which one.
It's called the New York City Family Policy Project, and I say small, it's 2 people. It's me and my boss. She started it a couple of years ago, but we work off the visions of parents that have been impacted by the child welfare system. And they've shared things like economic supports, better neighborhood infrastructure, less surveillance and policing, knowing your rights, like all of these things would have protected them and their families. And so we're looking for, I work in policy, and looking for ways that we can actually make those things happen using data, research, other tools.
Do you work closely with libraries?
I'm just starting the library work, mostly with the NYC Plan, the Public Library Action Network. But we know that in terms of like building up family well-being, libraries are such a huge part of that. And so that's kind of how it works with our priorities.
So it's like the library, well, the city council gives you funding to work with the libraries, or you
No,
guys
we're not,
really
we're not,
self-funded?
yeah, we're not government funded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you work with the council person? Joseph is the one.
We just try to get them to agree to the things that we're saying, but
But
we
she's
don't work directly
like,
with
she's
them.
a strong advocate for library.
Hudson?
Yes. No,
No.
Joseph.
Rita
But Hudson is also one of our
She's
city
on,
council
yeah.
people.
We met with Hudson, but it seems like because she's on the budget negotiations,
She is.
so she can't specifically say a dollar amount for how much should be put towards libraries, but she's generally supportive of it, but I haven't checked in on
Yeah,
Joseph.
Rita Joseph, so is one of the other city council members that represents CD9.
We'll reach out to her.
Thank you. So I can tell you what outreach has been done so far. So in addition to the signups, we have 163 youth signed up. We have 15 employers confirmed to attend. We have 5 volunteers, 3 confirmed to help with the welcome table, 2 confirmed to help with resume review, and 1 volunteer for coaching, job interview coaching. And the outreach that we did so far was the email, we have the board office email, all 8 of the high schools in the district. So it's International High School at Prospect Heights, all of the schools on Wingate campus, Clara Barton, Medgar Evers College Preparatory School, and there's a few others on that round out the 8. There's a few others on that Prospect Heights campus. So that's been good. I'm actually the one seeing all of the RSVPs from the students that are coming in, and I've been really happy to see that a lot of them are actually from our district. So it's been really exciting to see. So the word is getting out. The other thing that I was able to do, I had somebody flyer near the high schools and near the train station on January 7th. So we gave out about 60 flyers, and I was able to see, again, like a nice uptick in RSVPs when we did that. The board office reached out to about 60 to 100 organizations, and through that, that's part of how we were able to get the 15 RSVPs. We also have an Eventbrite page that that people have been using to sign up for the event. Okay. We've created a Google form and a QR code to help with the outreach, and I created a phone call outreach script. That's what I've been sending to anyone that's interested in doing phone calls directly to the organizations. I find that a lot of times, just doing email alone has not been effective, but once I call them, they're like super excited and they're so thankful and grateful that we reached out. They're like, this is perfect, this is what we need, we've been looking for.
Wait, you said it's not effective?
Oh, it's been really effective, it's been really effective.
No, you said
all
not
of
calling is not effective? You just said, repeat that, I'm sorry.
In addition to doing the email, calling them has been super effective. Okay. Sorry, let me see what I wrote. Okay, so now I can move on to what we still need. We haven't 100% confirmed what's going on with the food and the snacks for the fair, but I believe Dante and the board office are talking to a local development corporation and someone else to help out with the snacks and the food and water. So we will have something for the kids that show up and for the people that are vending and our volunteers and ourselves as well, okay? So that's that, there's nothing for anybody here to do with that part. If you are able to and, you know, would like to, there's some phone call outreach that still needs to be done. I'm starting very, very low with just 5, or I'm just asking people to do 5, like reach out to 5 organizations, just call them, and I created a call script. That's just another way that we can reach out to folks and hopefully get up to 20 vendors.
Okay,
Yeah.
for clarity, there were 2 sets of phone calls that needed to be made in the last meeting that we had. One was to vendors. So is the phone call outreach to vendors?
Correct.
But didn't Sol say she was gonna have an intern do
So
it?
Sol's interns are gonna do some, but it's honestly, the list has gotten so big that I think they're gonna need additional support. So we have like about 150 people on that list.
Okay, so do you know how many interns she has working?
Oh, I don't know how many interns she has working.
Okay. And so for the schools, how many people are we reaching out for schools? Cause you said we had 160.
Yeah, I think we're okay with the youth, actually. I was gonna do one last push
I know
of
60.
flyering maybe, but they just keep on rolling in.
Okay,
Somehow they're getting the word somewhere, somehow, so we're okay.
Annual event? or-
It's an annual event, yeah.
it's our second year.
Yeah. We had a really good turnout last year, so, like the kids were lined up before the meeting started. Yeah, it was great. So, hoping to replicate that, but it looks like it's gonna be the same as far as the youth, like they're showing up, they're RSVPing in really large numbers.
Soul Road working to get $150 in donations from, Senator Murray.
Senator Myrie, thank you.
It's in,
Maybe you've already done this, but have you reached back out to the youth that attended last year? Would it be helpful for them to come back in this year?
yeah, because we have their information.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Everyone that attended signed it.
Yeah.
Well, signed it, excuse me.
Yeah.
Signed it, yeah.
Who has the sign-in shoes from last year?
Dante.
Well, then we need to get a copy from them. We should have kept a copy ourselves. As well.
That's a really good idea. It'd be good to have a table of like, of the alumni, you know, who like come, who can, like, the people who are coming in, who, you know, just to interact with them, yeah.
Let me double check and make sure I don't have a copy of that.
No, so maybe Dante.
If I don't have it, I'll most likely, if I had it, everybody had it, because I shared it with everyone. But if I don't, Dante has it.
Okay.
So we'll work on trying to get a copy.
Yeah, the thing is, if we get a copy, we need, you know, someone to volunteer to call, you said you were saying to call or to email?
Oh, just email.
Oh, just email, okay, if it's just email, then that's, ask the board office to email.
Do you include the fact that we already have 160 kids signed up in your script, call script?
Oh, no, I haven't,
Sol's just saying for the vendors, that could be a good sense. Some vendors
Okay.
to include the number of kids.
That are signed up. Yeah.
Really incredible.
Yeah.
Just to, I'm like smiling so big at that.
Yeah.
It's like people always talk about how hard it is to get kids to show up places, but it's really amazing. Yeah, I agree with.
So sorry to interrupt. Sol says she just sent you guys a text on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I just read it.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Alright. Alright, so then we'll have the board office email with task for this Alrighty. The other item that needs to get done is to have the board office email the list of employers who didn't respond, like who didn't say yes or no at all, to whether they were gonna respond, to whether they were gonna be able to attend. So that's that. Follow-up emails to the students who RSVP'd. I was trying to think of the wording for what that email could look like. If anyone wants to volunteer to draft it, that would be great, and then we could have the board office send it out.
A follow-up email to RSVP.
Yeah, to the students at RSVP, just kind of like a
Oh, to the
reminder,
students.
yeah, to students, and just be like, oh, reminder, we're excited to see you on blah, blah, on the 31st. Maybe we could include some of the folks that have signed up. Right?
What's the incentive?
What's the incentive for what?
Thank you that you'll be here.
Well,
wanna make sure
that's
that-
what I was getting at, right? Like if you let them know, okay, we're gonna have YMCA there, we're gonna have community council and mediation there, we're gonna have SYEP, we're gonna have train and earn, all these people. Now, because before when we did our outreach, we didn't know who was gonna be tabling. But now in that follow-up email, we can actually let them know who's going to be attending. And maybe that might help them
No, I was thinking,
decide.
like, we're still communicating with kids.
Mhm.
So will we have free pizza? That's what
Oh.
what's the incentive?
No, that's a great idea. Okay, so that's,
We can't confirm food.
We can't
because-
confirm.
we haven't
That's why I
confirmed it
asked.
yet.
Do we have an incentive? Because the donut hole was a surprise.
Mhm.
So I don't wanna like say that again.
You can't promise donut holes and then
Yeah.
not have.
Yeah,
donut holes.
right, exactly.
That's
Right.
scary.
They were pretty fast, they were very
They went out.
popular, they were very popular. Hold on.
Yeah, so it says, ask the board office to do second wave emails to the vendors, but adding in that we have 150 registered to attend. That's a good idea.
Okay, thanks, so.
The RCPs are through Eventbrite, can't,
It's through both, so it's, there's Eventbrite and then we have the Google form, so,
Okay.
in the Eventbrite, that's where the students have been signing up.
right, but it's, so you, but can you, do they have like email templates for events there? Email templates, like now, you just send like,
Oh,
you send like a
yes,
batch email
yes,
to your
yes.
RSVPs.
Oh, you know
So
what?
there's like a template there that you don't have to start from scratch, you can
You're
just
absolutely,
customize.
yes, you're absolutely
Customize,
right.
like, hey, thanks so much for signing up, looking forward to seeing you on blah, 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 and we're gonna have some fun,
Right,
blah, 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 whatever, I just.
Right.
No,
you're
since
right.
it's an invitation platform, it seems like they should have.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
And I'm pretty sure they do automatic reminders too.
To-
Yeah, once you signed up for something, it's just.
We have like a week before, a day before, you can figure out how often you want those.
Yeah, it's like a setting in your account probably, right?
Yep, scheduled setting, scheduled sending.
It's been so long since I've used it. I don't know. Thank you for reminding us of that.
I've accidentally sent like 8 reminders for one event, because I was like, oh, it's not Sunday. Yeah.
You could always, you could probably select, have it send to me as well. I always say no, but then you know when the thing, then they know
Like
when
when
the
the thing is actually gone out because you got it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had to get a text from someone saying, we get it, and event is
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sorry.
Hopefully we won't have that issue.
Close to
Yeah.
it, so too many reminders at this point.
Okay. The Eventbrite is handled by the board office, so I'll ask them about that. They might already have that
They
set.
probably have experience.
Yeah, they probably have the set on there already. Okay. What else? Yeah, no, that was actually everything, right? Just doing a final push to get up to 20 organizations there, because if we have all of these youth RSVP'd, I wanna make sure that they have enough people to visit. Like, we can't have like 3 tables of vendors. Oh, there was another one there was a vendor that I got today, East Flatbush Village, that I think will be really good as well. So add that to the list.
In terms of the vendors, is there like a type of vendor that isn't currently signed up that you're specifically looking for, and like what kinds of vendors are already signed up? Or like where are the gaps maybe?
Yeah, I can tell you who's signed up so far. Okay, so we have East Flatbush Village, FDNY, Senator Zelner Myrie, Community Counseling and Mediation, the DYCD AHRC Train and Earn Government Program, HealthPlex, that's like a insurance program, a dental insurance program, Digital Girl, Limitless Education Group, Primerica Financial Services, YMCA Camp Bernie, Reading Partners, my favorite, I have no favorites, but my favorite, Wildlife Conservation Society / Prospect Park Zoo will be there, love them. And Brooklyn Public Library High School, it's like the high school equivalency program that they have, they're gonna be in attendance. And New York City Department of Correction. So pretty diverse group of folks. What I would say, I would love to see maybe more arts and culture organizations represented, but it's a little harder to get them because they're smaller, they may not have as much staff to send to an event like this.
So Canva didn't sign up?
Canva verbally said yes, but they haven't confirmed yet, so I might have to, that might be like a follow-up phone call, like, hey, you guys are coming. But I spoke to someone from Canada the other day, and they said yes. And I spoke to Parks and Recreation. They also said yes verbally, but I just haven't had, I didn't see anything from the group in Google Docs, Google form.
Been in touch with Another World on Notion?
Not familiar.
No, it's a community / third space that opened up last year, and they do a ton of events on the weekends. I know they have like a childcare collective day coming up where parents are invited, coming with their kids. There's going to be arts and crafts, things like that. But I'm wondering if they might be interested in coming to the job there. But
What are they called?
Another
Another
World?
world.
What about Major Owens?
Oh yeah, the Major Owens.
Cause they have all that programming here.
I was thinking like, where do I go to do arts? And it's like, they have some free programming.
Okay.
Well, A&E
There was one. I also reached out, I didn't know this existed, but the VP's office has a youth advisory council, so I reached out to them as well too. And if anyone has a contact there, I think because of the timeline that we're in right now, it's really gonna be people that we have relationships with already to reach out to those. So if you can reach far back into your brain and think about all the organizations that you know that deal with youth, whether it's youth development, youth leadership, or actual jobs and internships, that would be super helpful.
Is there any vendor from last year that you haven't reached out to?
We reached out to all of them that had current emails and phone numbers. Some of them had outdated emails and phone numbers, just turnover is real. And but the one that I wish we had a proper contact to was Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill Services. So they have They're huge, sure, humongous nonprofit, and have a lot of different opportunities for folks.
Sorry, you said Another World, it's a video games place?
Yeah, I'm not really familiar with it at all. Would you feel comfortable reaching out to them on behalf of the committee?
I can ask for the form.
Yeah, I can send you.
So, speaking of the form, can it be read correctly? And the word flyer is spelled with a Y, not
I did not know that. So you said it's spelled with a Y?
This is the flyer.
Uh-huh.
It's spelled with the I of the
A
form.
person who is flying an airline in an airplane.
A flyer. Okay. Airline. I learned something new today. I didn't know that. Okay. So the flyer is the actual piece of paper. It's F-L-I-E-R.
F-L-Y.
Did you show up the other time?
Exactly, the last 2 times.
NYPD, he shows up to us all the time.
Really? So maybe we should invite NYPD then, you know, like.
We did it.
Sol said she sent another text.
Yes, she did.
Okay,
She
good.
said-
She sent one.
Okay.
She said she said, sending my thank you to all of you supporting this event. You were all doing a wonderful job and we are seeing results. Prior to that, she said, ask the board office to check the wave of emails with vendors for that.
Think about them, so if we could, just if you know of an organization at this point and you have a relationship. All that I had, like, for my official report, I don't know if there was anything else that folks wanted to bring up in regards to the day of the event. If they wanted to volunteer for anything else, so we have Max, and I'm forgetting the other person's name right now, but they're gonna be in resume review. I volunteered to do the coaching, but you could definitely use one other person to help out with the coaching if you feel comfortable doing that. All that entails literally is, you're just giving the kids advice about how to approach folks when they go to the tables. It's what we saw last year is that they would get to the table and they just kind of like freeze there and they didn't know what to say or how to introduce themselves, and we helped them a little bit to just be a little bit more comfortable. That was it. It was really that simple. So
Was this mentioned at the last general meeting or executive board meeting? Volunteers need
yes, we did mention it. I'm not sure what happened. I unfortunately wasn't there though. But I
Sol
know
said she
Sol-
can help with that.
Okay, thank you, Sol. All right, so Sol will help with that.
Is that a separate table or a separate room?
We have a room. Thank you. I think.
Well, I turned off the notification sound.
Oh,
Other
you have a
people's
room?
notifications, and I turned off the notification sound on my phone.
Yes, we set up, it's set up in the gym.
The gym, but I think we had a.
I
Yes,
think
it's
we
just-
prefer to be the gym.
Just the gym. Okay, I think we had talked
I mean, if
about
you
it.
need a separate room, that's fine too, we can find that, but
The
I
gym
thought we
is so
prefer.
big, you know what, yeah, because I remember, Max said that he preferred to just do it in the big, in the communal area in the gym, so we could leave it that way.
Oh, so we also, the PE teacher, we can use their office, which is connected to the gym. We can use that space.
No pressure to open up anybody's
She said they were
office.
required, the gym in the room.
Right now, we don't.
Oh,
Requested.
so Sol is saying, yes, we need that room, I stand corrected.
I remember us discussing that too. That's
Okay.
why. It's the room before we go into the gym.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
presentation room.
Yeah, it's a presentation room, yes, and it's a huge room, so it's a good space to have a workshop in.
Right, definitely. I get it.
We're in a good, compared to last year where we had a lot of delays. Better place right now, I think.
What's the call time for, this?
Okay, so it sounds like we've done 9 o'clock.
Taking
For
photos
volunteers.
for the event?
No, at the moment, no, we didn't have anyone doing photos, but we can definitely.
Hopefully just take it from your phone and share it.
Yeah, I just kind of took a few on my own last year, just a few, but we can do that.
We don't have to, just maybe,
It would be nice to document it.
Yes.
Then when we do the event flyer next year, we can actually have footage of our actual, instead of using stock photos.
Yes, that would be better.
Yeah, like, yeah, just get permission, of course, from the kids, or whoever it is there. Okay. Anything else that we should talk about?
Yeah, actually, how would that work in terms of, getting a minor?
Mhm.
The parent has decided. So that's why I'm against using like people in flyers and stuff like that for that,
Mhm.
because you never know.
So
You're
she made a
sharing.
photo,
Mhm.
a
And stop.
promo.
In stock flyers, stock photos, you can look at a photo and tell it's stock.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's, I'm against that, you know, it's just, not just because I'm a parent, but because I understand why parents feel what they do about having their kids put in advertisement. That's not something
I mean,
ignoring.
maybe you send, because a lot of times when people attend events, there's something you check. Yes, I agree that my picture.
That I asked for their permission for the video in the past, and we could do a release form with us on the day and target those that are 18 and older that can provide their own consent.
Yeah, that's,
That's paperwork.
Yeah, but definitely.
all of a sudden, we're holding
Paperwork,
clipboard.
right,
It's making
like-
the stock,
Yes,
making the stock
clipboard,
footage
we have
does seem
signs,
like
we have
very
stickers.
attractive at the moment. Yeah, alright. Okay, so 9 AM for volunteers to come. So vendors can come as early as 9 AM as well too, to table. And if there's bad weather, we know that we can put the kids in the auditorium, and God willing, we will have some food and some snacks for everybody and water. Yeah, that's where we are.
Question, that we didn't ask from last year. Do you need folks to stay behind to help with cleanup afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
No, because we have two people coming.
Because the reason why I asked was because, you know, even though we were there to set up the tables, they broke it down by themselves, and I don't think that was fair. So I just wanna make sure, you know, you guys don't think that we're gonna do that again.
No, we have staff, we have 2 staff members
Yeah.
that come and help. And 1 person from the school is
Okay.
coming as well, so we're fine.
Good, okay.
Alright. And if everyone is okay with, and doesn't have any more questions or suggestions, maybe we can adjourn.
I second that.
Alright. Thank you guys. Alright, looking forward to it. Oh, and right on the dot, 8 o'clock.
Wow.
We did good, we did
Thank you
good.
very much.
Thank you, everybody on the YouTube.
You got it?
Yeah, yes.
So is this